and welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time we continued just going around on day 1, still, trying to work towards 5,000 Nook Miles, and we're pretty close at this point. We do not have very far to go for the reward, so hopefully we can do that in this part, maybe next one, because again, I feel like I've spent a ridiculous amount of time on day 1. But there's just a lot to see and do in this game. I am legitimately a little bit taken aback, I think, by how much stuff is available, despite not even having the full island at our disposal. Is that the right phrase? I'm not sure, but point stands. I get why now. I was a little concerned when I saw stuff about how on day 1 you don't have the little vaulting pole from the trailer, and thus you're kind of confined to literally just one tiny sliver of your island. But yeah, no, I don't think that's a problem for me. I think I like that actually, because it forces you to really take your time and get a feel for, oh hi, Mr. Present that I can't get because it's across the river. Thanks, game. Also, I feel like inventory management is a lot smoother. I feel like in older Animal Crossing games, I would have maxed out my inventory by now. But I'm still going strong. I only have like, what's it, like 20 slots? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, so that's up from the standard, how much is it usually? 15? So that is more than normal, but it's also not very much, and yet I feel like I'm not having problems at all. And I have things I can donate. Also, Nook with his little book there. He puts it away. Hello. What do... Okay, we haven't actually done the what should I do, so let's try that out. Yes, that is the question. Well, this island is a diverse habitat for many interesting creatures. You know, other than us, oh. Yes, you can catch all kinds of insects and fish if you practice with your net and fishing rod. I'll be most curious to see any creatures that you do catch, By all means, bring them to me. Okay, so that was not as helpful as I was hoping it would be. So we're gonna give him stuff to give to the totally mysterious museum curating friend. And again, he keeps giving us things for doing this. Hold the phone, someone's calling. Blathers, is that you? Oh, what splendid timing. Yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's coming to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Cobalt. Yes, the local fauna is abundant, as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What, seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me, I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. Oh, but I could use your help, Jonathan. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? Well, we'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting, it's all coming together, yes. Well, that happened a lot sooner than I expected. Wow, okay, so we're gonna have the museum probably, like, tomorrow? Well, good thing I have a giant chunk of land over here, I guess, that I can use. This town is gonna be kind of a mess, full disclosure. Would this be a good place for Blathers' tent? Let's see what it looks like, actually. Oh, that's cute. Is this a good spot? Blathers can set up his place now. Normally, I prefer the museum in the upper part of the map, but we kind of can't get to the upper part of the map, so hey, we have to make do with what we have. I don't know if you can relocate the museum. That's potentially a problem. I know you can eventually relocate houses, but again, the museum I'm not sure about. Okay, that's really generous now. Like, shockingly generous. I was really expecting it to get stung there because how poorly that was going, how poorly I was actually selecting the tool, but man, this game's nice. Jonathan, I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up, I knew I could count on you, thank you. I'll let Blathers know he can move in as soon as he wants. In any case, you just got here, so I'd hate to see you push yourself too far on day one, but it's no fur off my nose if you want to rack up those Nook Miles and pay me back quickly. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook Miles, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a little advice. I don't have the option anymore to donate. That's interesting. I'm glad to see you're taking the initiative to explore and learn all about our new island home, but do please feel free to ask for help when you need it. That's what we're here for, I'm gonna make a guess that kind of like... Oh, not like New Leaf, because you couldn't move houses. I'm guessing in this game, basically main businesses like the museum are gonna be fixed. So for example, it's stuck here. So again, not the ideal spot, but again, normally I'd put it on the upper part of the map, because in most games it's up. So unfortunately I can't do that, so I guess I should really start thinking about where to put like other shops, because I really haven't put that much thought into this, and clearly I should, because I kind of just plopped down the 3 tents in really bad spots. Heck, actually right here, like this little upper part right here would have been good for the museum. Wish I had thought of that, because that would have been way better. Also, we should sell things. Also with flowers, I don't know how easily you can move them. I'm just gonna do this. Just get them out of my inventory and hope you can relocate them later. If not, that would be really awkward. And collect the remaining oranges for this challenge. We should be really close to 5,000 Nook Miles at this point. Did not mean to do that. I hope that doesn't affect their ability, because that would really suck. So did that work? Oh, do I oh wait, I have to sell them. That's right. I like how the art style from New Leaf translates to HD. This is the first official HD Animal Crossing, and I say official because Amiibo Festival technically exists. So like, technically that's the first HD Animal Crossing. It's just people don't really like to acknowledge it as such. Alright, so this should be a lot. Yeah, that's a fair amount. I want to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself more energized with more power than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? What I mean is, you could break open rocks or maybe even dig up a whole tree if you had the right tool. Now it's fine for you to sell me your fruit, but you should try eating it once in a while too. That's interesting. But again, this is kind of a neat setup, because basically you see this thing telling you, hey, go sell fruit. And then you sell the fruit, and then Timmy, I think that's Timmy, Nook, it's like, hey, you could, like, eat fruit and get powered up. Like, it's a really efficient way of conveying information, because you just do something, and then the game's like, hey, speaking of this, you could also do this cool thing. And it's nice having this sort of sense of progression where it's gradually just telling you to do something, and then you basically learn about something else that is equally helpful. It's a really nice setup. Exterior decorator. First, custom design. That actually would be really easy. With this app, you can create custom designs to wear on the clothing or display around the island. When you save custom designs to the app, you can share them with other island residents. There's a chance that your custom designs will be seen by other players during network play sessions. When you visit another island, for example, please do not create anything that infringes on others' rights. Don't use private information, yours or anyone else's, or offensive words or images. So you can even have little patterns and use them as face paint, so that's cool. Painted music notes. Let's try it. Like so. You can't really see it actually at this angle. Let's just design something really simple. So you got your classic little editor. You can choose different previews, so that's cool. Mirror mode, so you can just copy something from one side to the other, I'm guessing. So for example, if you do a heart here as a stamp, I'll just copy it over to the other side, so that's cool. So on. Trying to get this relatively centered to the above. It's a little bit, actually no, there's this line, so it's a little bit off. About there? We'll just do that, so we can say we did it. And there you go. More Nook Miles. We were like within an episode of doing this. Yeah, we only need 200, so like, what can we do that will give us 200 Nook Miles? Cast? Wait, selling seashells. That'll be easy. So let's go hunt for seashells. Also, I guess with face paint, yeah, you can just remove it at any time, so no worries. I'm hanging on to all these because I forgot which ones I actually donated, because I just was kind of clicking through all the text and wasn't paying a ton of attention. Feel free to chat with me anytime if there's anything you need to help you get used to living here. You probably already know that wood comes from trees, right? But you can get stones and other minerally materials from rocks. You can shake trees, but if you have an axe, you can chip off pieces of wood too. And you can whack rocks with a hard object like an axe to break off their materials. Well, let's try that out. So, soft wood. So there's different kinds. I guess it's different than, like tree branches. This feels weird because this whole setup tends to be for bell rocks. Did I just get like a gold on my first try? No, that's clay. Should have known better than to trust my luck. Iron? That's so good. Also, just want to point out the breeze going through the trees looks really pretty. The environment looks super good. Like, really good. I really wish I chose a different spot for this. I need to look up if you can move that, like move the museum, because I might end up doing that in the future. This isn't a terrible spot, mind you. I could get used to this. But again, I wish I had put it in that like upper right section of this area. Basically where my house would be. And just move my house to the other side. I'm probably gonna end up moving my house to the middle eventually. But yeah, I did not think this through very well. Something I will say about doing a Let's Play blind is I didn't plan any of this out in advance, so I'm very much winging it, and as a result of winging it, I sometimes make decisions that I'm like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Saw that, and I think we're good. No, wait, I can solve this, I think. I came in here for some reason, and I kind of forgot what it was. I think I was gonna make a fishing rod. So also we can make a watering can. Now that we have the axe. So again, it's very sequential, like, do one thing, something else opens up, and the cycle just continues. And it's really fun. Alright, so next time for sure, we're probably gonna end our look at day 1 of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Again, I wish you could sort your inventory better. That's really weird to me. Yeah, next time we are going to pay off our debt and do a couple more Nook Mile challenges. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.